it should have been Danny DeVito. I think we all know what we're thinking going into this. They should have got Danny DeVito to voice Detective Pikachu. But I guess we have to make do with whoever the current voice actor is. Current voice actor? I'm talking like there actually was a previous English voice actor for this when this is a new thing. But you know what I'm trying to say. We'll just go into it with the current voice. I mean, it's not terrible, but I guess we were reaching too high for the sky, basically hoping that this lovable bastard would be voicing this lovable bastard. But nonetheless, good evening everyone, welcome to the stream. I am back. I did a stream earlier today. I played Sea of Thieves. Not the most engaging experience, but it's definitely interesting. I'll talk about it a little bit. Like, I've kind of been reflecting a little bit on the past couple hours. I'll probably play it again. Like, I'm gonna be playing it with Overlord and a couple of his friends. Like, we had some good fun actually. There was some really good moments in there in the 3 hours or so we played. I know a lot of people are kind of mixed about it, but again, I'll kind of talk more about that in a short while. For now though, I think we should just get on into Detective Pikachu. Now, I ordered the amiibo for this off of Amazon, and Amazon, being as lovely as they are, have the status on the order page saying it has been delivered, even though it was not delivered. I didn't get an email for it, but the website said it was delivered. So I went through customer services and they gave me the runaround. They were saying, "Oh, wait till Tuesday, and it should be, if it's not there by then, email us back." So thanks, Amazon. I could have probably found it somewhere else today, so thanks for that. But yeah, if you're wondering if I'm going to be scanning the Detective Pikachu amiibo, I don't even know what it does, truth be told. But I kind of want it for the novelty, just because it's a gigantic figurine. It looks pretty neat. So with that out of the way, let me get the 3DS thingy here. I believe this is the one. I haven't used 3DS Capture for a while. I think the 3DS sound is muted. Ah, there we go. So I haven't actually heard the sound that plays when you turn this on. Let's see. So yes, the time has come to play this. I'm kind of looking forward to this game because it looks like a good detective style game, but with voice acting and a middle-aged man voicing Pikachu, which, let's be real, I think that's the thing that a lot of people kind of wanted out of this. Hopefully a different middle-aged man, but we didn't get that, but I think it's going to be enjoyable. I've been trying my best to keep astray from spoilers and like whatnot going into this. Like, I've only seen what Nintendo put out for their trailers and shit in their directs. This is one I briefly booted up the game to test it. Like, I didn't actually go into the game itself. I just like started the game up and then shut it down. This is one of those games where if you have an old 3DS, also that's a really distracting sound. If you have an old 3DS and you close the game, it fucking forces the system to restart. Games like Smash Bros. For 3DS do that, by the way, because it's apparently a very resource-intensive game. You want to start in easy mode? No. I might need to adjust the volume, but here we go. Detective Pikachu. Oh yeah, listen to that compressed audio. Aren't you glad this isn't on the Switch? I mean, to be fair, this game's been in development for quite a few years, so I'm okay with this being on the 3DS. Oh, that's good, it starts with subtitles. It's a little bit quiet. Oh my god.
There's gotta be someone out there who gets what I'm saying.
Gonna have to fix the volume, it's really quiet. Oh god. Okay, I pumped the volume up just a little bit, maybe that'll be better. Let me know how that is. Ah. Hang on a second. Yeah, bear with me.
It's been 2 months since my dad disappeared. I've come here to Rhyme City to start looking for clues. I'm gonna start by speaking with his friends and coworkers.
Tim Goodman.
Let's see.
Good name.
Baker Detective Agency.
Tim Goodman name.
Hey!
Ipom loves to make mischief.
What is this? Hey, give that back.
Are you okay?
Block that side.
You got it.
Is this Ape Escape?
Wait! Hold it!
Hey, I can't see.
You're wearing red! Hold on to it!
Easy for you to say, but I gotcha.
Ow! My ears! That's me!
Well then.
Sorry, old timer. Pikachu?
You're stretching out my ears! Would you let me go?
That was you talking?
Could have been more gentle setting me down.
Sorry?
Are you able to understand what I'm saying?
The detective hat is his trademark, sure.
Is everything alright with you? Just talking to yourself?
What? Wait, she didn't understand him?
So, it seems that you're the only one who can understand what I'm saying.
That's impossible.
I don't really know what's going on, but you can understand me, so alright.
What are you talking about? Oh, the Apom, Pikachu, the necklace!
Let's follow him. Are you ready? We can't just stand here while these ladies are in trouble.
Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah, let me know if the audio mixing is okay with the voice acting and shit, because I'm not sure if it's too loud or too quiet. What, you got something you gotta do? Yeah. Yeah, but it seems more important than I got here earlier, so I should be able to make my appointments. If there's some place you need to stop off at, I can show you the way there later. Okay, come on. Let's see these guys and get that necklace back.
Let's go.
Not sure how much I'm going to have to interact with the touchscreen, but I do have a stylus on hand, just in case.
There they are. What are they doing? That's a lot of ketchup. I hope they don't let it all go to waste.
Oh. Okay. I saw the A prompt, I didn't realise I had to make the ring match the other ring. Immediate fail. I beat fucking True Arena in one try, but I didn't fucking get that right. QTEs in a Pokemon game? Yeah, it's starting to look like that.
Stop right there. Give back that necklace.
Wow, that was loud music compared to the voices.
Oh, they're quick. And now they've run for higher ground. They're going all out. Let's use that. All right, let's raise it up. Don't worry about me. Hurry, go get that necklace.
No, I can't do that.
Pikachu is just a few feet off the ground, are you kidding me?
Well, thank you very much. Guess they got away.
The QTEs are so intense. This is basically Heavy Rain, the Pokemon game. I haven't actually played Heavy Rain yet, but I did recently buy it on the PSN store, like, because it was on sale. It was like $10. Yep, looks like they're gone. They sure made a mess of things. Yeah, hard to believe that Pokemon could run amok like that in the heart of the city. Mm-hmm. Actually, these kind of incidents have been happening a lot lately, with Pokemon suddenly running riot. But this time seems a little different, What happened with the Apom? Well, we lost sight of him. So the necklaces. I'm so ashamed. Hey, why so gloomy? They've left so many traces behind. Little investigating and we'll figure out where the Apom went in no time. What? You can do that? A Pikachu? What? You doubt me? Look here. Just tell these ladies here that they can relax because we're gonna get that necklace back. Here's the thing. Don't worry, cause we're gonna get that necklace back for you. Oh, really? Thank you, sir. Okay, in that case, let's get right to the investigation. What exactly do we do to investigate? Well, I do have you here, so why don't you start by interviewing witnesses? Ask the people around here whether they've seen Apom on the necklace. I can speak with humans, so I'm relying on you. Okay, got it. Okay, do you have a pen and notebook? Sure, I've got that, so you can record the testimony and evidence from your interviews in that notebook. Okay, got it. Now you can create your own unique case list. Okay, I'll give it a try. Oh, here we go. Time to interact with the touchscreen. Necklace. It belongs to the girl, but Apom took it. Necklace was taken by Apom, I have to get it back. Women, she's with the girl whose necklace was taken. I love how they don't even have the decency to say, like, daughter and mother. Like, it's just girl and woman. Pikachu, for some reason he can only talk to me, I can't believe it. He seems kind of pompous. Took the girl's necklace, we've chased it but lost the sight of it. Okay. That's all we've got so far. Yes? Talk about the Apom. Did you see any Apom run this way? Yeah, one flew right over my head. I guess it went wild over here too. Seems that way. Who are you talking to? Nobody. So where did that Apom go? That way, in the direction of the bank. Thank you. Looking good. Let's keep up our interviews. Oh, right, end conversation. Hey Pikachu, let's go over there for a second. What's up? Just come on. Okay, got it. Just then when I blurted something out to you, that woman got a funny look on her face. Oh, that makes sense. That's a natural reaction. But if you seem like a weird guy, it might make it harder to get someone to say much to you. Just be careful when you're around other people. Okay, but if it's inconvenient, it's inconvenient if we can't talk. How about I give you a signal when I have something to say? Yeah, that's a good idea. Great, let's try it out. Just talk to me if you see me give you a signal.
Hey, hello.
You
Great.
tap that.
You noticed. Now, if there's something that I notice, then I'll give you a sign. Keep your eyes open.
So yeah, expect me to do a lot of his voice in between action.
Okay.
Are the Apom in this town really always like this? Not exactly, but I'm not sure what the deal is with all these recent Pokemon incidents that we've been having. About the necklace. I'm sure we can get back that necklace. Please do. It seems very precious. Wait, you don't even know if it's precious? Okay then. Furfru. What generation Pokemon is this one again? Oh, phone please. Stop vibrating. What is it? About the Apom. You've been looking for some Apom. Please tell us if you see anything. Someone messed with Furfru and its fur went back to looking must. What a disaster.
I'll gather testimony from the other Pokemon.
Can we interact with the Pokemon itself, or can we not do that yet? No, never mind. Oh, speak with Furfo, right. Oh, that's good, I don't need to use the touchscreen to move that down. Maybe Furfo knows something? Hey, I'm here, aren't I? Leave it to me. Hey, Furfo, you seem kinda blue. Is that because the Apom messed with you? What's that? That's terrible. What's up? What's it telling you? Yeah, it says its partner insists on feeding it berries it doesn't like. Apparently the berries are nutritious, so she feeds them to it once a week. But it said that today is the day that happens. Huh? So that's why it's miserable? That has nothing to do with Apom. Yeah, it says it doesn't know anything about the Apom. I guess Pokemon thinks about a lot of stuff, huh? Waste of time then. What about you? What's going on? Did any Apom come this way? Yeah, they suddenly fell from the roof, so I was quite surprised. Do you know which way they went? I'm looking for the black car. Have you seen it? One of them ran down this road, deep into the park. Some others say they came by too, but they ran all over the place, so I don't know. One of them ran into the park? Thank you. Great, we've got a lead. Okay, so we know where one of them went. Oh, we're not quite done here yet. We need more evidence. Maybe the girl can give us some information. Seems like you're having a rough day. Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. That's a relief. About the necklace. Can you tell me what the necklace was like? Sure, it was blue and sparkly as I wore it every day. My mum gave the necklace to me. Sounds like it's pretty important to you. We gotta do our best to find it. Never mind then. Oh. Diggersby. Really digs digging. Dig? Did you see Apom? Okay, so that's the deal. What did it say? You don't understand it? Nope. All I can hear is the Pokemon cry. So you only understand what I say. Well, it said that there are a ton of Apom running away. Guess it's a bit broad to count as testimony. With you here, Pikachu, we can get great information by interviewing Pokemon too. Oh shit, I didn't mean to skip that. Something, where did the necklace go? I think that said. Right, I spoke with people around here, but they didn't turn up any clues. Gotcha, in times like this, you need to look for evidence. They may have made quite a scene. So I'm sure something will turn up if you look carefully around the area. For example, why don't you have a look at that shutter? Maybe the paint splashed here. Yeah, that's the shape of the Apom's tail, right? Anything else? Let's look around. So this is more or less the tutorial to kind of get to grips with the game. The red traces. Smells like ketchup. And look at that shape. It's definitely the Apom tail. Because they were caught up in that ketchup. Ah, the ketchup from back there. Seems like it might be a clue. Let's ask around about the ketchup. Talk to the people around here. You might try that guy wearing the hat. Sure. You may be able to get new information from someone by asking them a different question. I noticed traces of ketchup in the shape of an Apom's tail right over there. Did you see anything? Yeah, the Apom was really making a racket. It also smacked its tail against that table. It flipped over in one hit. Really? The Apom was that strong? Is the chat still working? Hang on a second. So I'm just checking to see if everything is on the up and up here with the stream. Yeah, I'm assuming everything's fine. Right, okay then. Don't mind me. Hey, don't get skittish. You've got me with you. That's right, after all, I know that Pikachu can use Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts? Oh yeah. What a beatdown. Sounds like you learned some new important information. It's important to speak to multiple people before you've spoken with before. About the ketchup. There are traces of ketchup in the shape of Apom's tail all over there. Did you see anything? Now that you mention it, one of the Apom had a red tail. That was ketchup, huh? I'm glad I didn't get any on Furfo. Do you remember anything about the Apom with the ketchup on it? No, because I was confused. Okay. What about you? Yes. About the paint traces. Was this paint from the Apom? Yeah, it seems like it wanted to drip the paint from its tail. Let me check the current evidence. Its fur is all messed up, it was really sad. Diggersby. It's good at digging holes. It's helping out with construction. Okay. Necklace, it belongs to the girl, but Apom took it. It's apparently an important item she got from her mother. What generation is Apom? Is it generation 3? A red mark in the shape of an Apom's tail. We found it on the path leading to the park. White mark shaped like an Apom's tail. We found it on the path that leads to the bank. Apom ran away to the bank. Apom ran away to the park. Seems we've got all the information we need so far then. So I guess I'm going to head to the park. I think we've got everything we need. Assuming the park is that way. Apom is from Generation 2. Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe I need to talk to Pikachu then?
I'll gather testimony from the other Pokemon.
Oh, is he going to ask them about the ketchup and paint? Right, okay then.
Kirby.
About the ketchup. So you said you saw the Apom, right? Did you see the one with the red tail? Oh, really? What's up? Sounds like the red-tailed Apom was the one with the necklace. That's a great clue. Thanks, Diggersby. Apom with the ketchup on it is the one with the necklace. Cool. That's a major lead. Alright, looks like you've collected a good amount of information. It's time to start deducing. Huh? Deducing? What do I do? Consider which way the Apom went based on the testimony and evidence that you've been collecting so far. Ah, okay. Let's create case notes on a new page in your notebook. Figure out where the Apom went.
Oh, that's a nice drawing. Very well done for a first try. So, just like in the diagram you've drawn, the path splits off at a certain point. Let's see. We have testimony that the Apom split up and fled down different paths. So then, in which direction did the Apom with the necklace flee? If we were amateurs, this is where we'd quit. But of course we're not. You've got the crucial evidence, right? It's those marks that the tail's made. Now, do you remember where you saw those marks?
So that one up. That one goes there. And that one goes there.
You've got a good memory, all right. If that's the case, we can pin down the whereabouts of the Apom and the necklace. And that's all because we've heard some certain testimony. All right then, which bit of testimony was it?
Open your case list. Apom with the ketchup hidden necklace. Let me just check something real quick. Right, okay then.
Now we should have our answer, right? Which way did the A-bomb run off to? This way or that? You got
Simple
it.
enough.
Great job.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of a baby game right now, but I'm pretty sure this is just like the tutorial. Like, I'm pretty sure it's going to get quite intense later.
Did you find anything else?
It's the same with Phoenix Wright games. It starts off super easy.
Ran off that way, so we're gonna follow.
Good idea. We're counting on you.
Please, it's my precious necklace.
All right, just leave it to us.
What are you trying to do? Show off for the girls?
No, of course not.
Hey, whatever you need to do, my friend, I'm all for it. And it seems like you might be somewhat helpful on this case.
Are you saying you're a real detective?
I'm not just a detective. I'm a great detective. Detective Pikachu. Speaking of, what's your name?
I'm Tim. Tim Goodman.
Tim?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Nice to meet you, Tim. Now, let's go find the A-bomb.
Right.
Hopefully it's not super text heavy, like as much as it is at the start. That probably is. Like, I'm not very good at reading if that's not obvious. Tanty Park. Or yeah, Tanty Park, I think that's how you pronounce that. I feel like I say that every single stream. I think that's how you pronounce X.
Isn't that an A-bomb?
Smells like a case. Now it's getting interesting.
What do you think happened, Pikachu?
Just a berry. I don't see any wounds or anything. Just seems to be unconscious.
I don't see the necklace anywhere.
If we investigate why it's unconscious, I bet we'll figure that out too.
Oh, that's not ketchup, that's blood. He was murdered. For us to pursue it this persistently, only to find the necklace is gone and the A-bomb is unconscious. It's at times like this that we need to calmly sort out the situation. Why don't you open up your notes like you did earlier? Find the necklace.
This has all happened in a very short amount of time. But fortunately, there have been some traces left behind. Which means we'll need to investigate the scene.
Right, A-bomb was unconscious under a tree and the necklace was gone. What should I do to investigate the scene? Look for the traces of the incident by investigating the scene where it happened. In other words, this place. Okay, I'll go have a look. Wasn't this game released as like an episodic thing in Japan, like way before the game actually came out? I kind of remember hearing that there was like a small episode of this, like back like a year and a half ago or something. Oh, there's something. It's empty. Oh. First thing I look at, it's useless. Oh, right, I just need to investigate A-bomb himself. He's got a lot of fine scratches. Maybe it was knocked out in a quarrel with someone. What? There's something on its body, or under its body. What about this feather? Great job, Tim. This seems like a clue to get the culprits. Black feather. I wonder what Pokemon has black feathers. It's a deep red. It's a deep red from the ketchup and the berry. And this is a spicy berry, so it doesn't seem like it would have been holding the berry to eat it. How would you describe this game? Kind of a visual novel. Possibly for a younger audience, maybe. But I don't think it's going to be as intense as like the Phoenix Wright games, but it sounds like it would be fun just like to enjoy the story and the cutscenes. Having said that, I'm only like 20 minutes in, I've barely done anything. Ask me again in like an hour and a half, I guess. It's a soft drink can, maybe the A-bomb was drinking it. If anything, it seems like trash! It's empty, perhaps. It rolled over here from that garbage can. Maybe the trash scattered when it fell over. Sorry, I channeled my inner fucking Danny DeVito, since he's not in this game. Somebody had to do it. I'm the trash man! Oh, there's some leaves. Leaves? They're withered. But it seems like the grass that grows around here. Newspapers. It's a beat-up copy of today's morning paper. Oh, details on the iced-down highway incident. It's tough to read, because it's ripped. Okay, seems like we're pretty much done investigating here. Signs of a quarrel, the lost necklace. Seems pretty certain that the APOM was attacked by someone. But who? Let's look into that first. Do you remember how to investigate? Write down the details of the incident and you've come to understand in your notebook. Got it. We'll start with the unconscious APOM.
Alright. First issue at hand is who or what could have attacked the APOM. Whoever did that probably has the necklace, you see? When you investigated the scene, did you happen to find any potential clues to the culprit?
The black feather.
So, what about the black feather? This is just a theory. Maybe APOM was climbing the tree and got attacked by the owner of the black feather. Does the feather call to mind a certain characteristic of the culprit?
Pokemon with feathers.
Yes, no doubt about it. This feather is from a Pokemon. Here's what we should do. Let's go around the park and we'll search for who this feather belongs to, right? That will be the first step in our investigation. And when you see Pokemon with feathers, be sure to jot them down. Okay, let's get going. Just make sure you keep up.
Don't like interrupting dialogue. The only Pokemon I can think of that has black feathers is like Murkrow or any evolution of that. Right, let's see. This is a map of the park. Right now we're in the fountain area. To the right is the cafe area, to the left is the nature area. Okay, knowing the area is the first step to investigation. I hear ya. Great, if you get lost, consult the map. Also, I've been meaning to continue Bayonetta, but I've just been like really obsessed with Kirby lately, but I finished that yesterday, like I fully completed it. So I might do some more Bayonetta this weekend. What? I'm kinda busy here. About the APOM, about the black feather. Do you recognize this black feather? Seems pretty absent-minded. About the man's actions. What are you up to? I'm looking for something. I seem to have dropped my precious pen. Sorry. Thank you very much. This guy is also looking for something. Yeah, he seems way too distracted to answer. Pidove eats, sleeps, and flies away. I mean, they've got black feathers, but not entirely. Ah, the Pidove, they seem to have flown away because you startled them. Sorry about that. That's right, Tim. That's right, Tim. You'll let our suspects get away. Pikachu, you're just as guilty as I am of that. Sorry, we made them fly away. The Pidove, right? What cute Pokemon. Yeah, aren't they? I'm glad to see that you appreciate them. There are Pidove everywhere. Is this the first time you're seeing one? Yeah, they weren't in any town I lived in. Oh right, you came from far away. Most of the Pokemon in Rhyme City must have seemed strange to you. Hopefully we can gather some Pidove again. Somehow. How about you ask this guy? About the black feather. I'm looking for a black feather. Do you know of anything? Sorry, I don't. Although the backside of the Pidolf looks black. Is that right? Thank you. Seems we need to examine the tail of the Pidolf somehow. If you can't tell, I'm making a fucking Shenmue reference about the Pidolf. What should we do to get the Pidolf to gather again? Well, if I scatter food for them, they should be able to come to me. The Pidolf are used to me. Food? You can get it from the cafe in the park. Cafe, huh? Thank you. Don't think I need any more information from him. Oh, there's a Scraggy. Tim! We've got to gather information, and the only way to do that is by talking to everyone. Let's start by talking to the lady who's cleaning up things over at the crime scene. Scraggy's like one of my favourite Pokemon from Gen 5. Scrag! About the Pidove. What are the Pidove like? You've run into them that many times and they're still aloof, eh? About the kid. Is that your kid a partner? Oh, there's a kid just all screen, right? Okay. Oh, ball came flying at Scraggy. Scraggy kicked it, and they became friends. Ever since then, Scraggy's been coaching him. What do you think of Apom? Recently, there've been a fewer pranks, but on the other hand, it started to be more mean-spirited ones. But if you had your eye on someone that they may have taken the necklace, that's helpful. Thanks. Don't think I'll get any more information beyond that. Apom was just in a quarrel by that tree over there. Has it calmed down? Yeah. Oh good, I was scared, so I didn't want to get too close. Now I can do my job. Yeah, it can be dangerous to be in the middle of a fight. So Apom was fighting with another Pokemon? Did you see anything? Sorry, I don't know. I kept my distance. Can you tell us about the bird Pokemon in the park? There are 4 kinds. The park is divided into 3 areas. Each area has a different assortment of bird Pokemon living in it. Those 3 areas? This is the fountain area. Go right to the cafe area. The nature is on the left. We're looking for a Pokemon. Do you know whose feather this is? Seems like it came from a bird Pokemon. That's all I can tell. What bird Pokemon go to the fountain area? We've got Pidove here in the fountain area. They often play in the fountain. Cafe. What about the Pokemon in the cafe area? Taylor in the cafe area. I always see them preening their feathers. What's in the nature area? That would be Starly and Murkrow. Oh, there we go, Murkrow. I mean, it could be something else, but that was the first thing that popped to mind. Can you tell me about each of them? Sure, Starly always form in groups of 3. That Murkrow is self-indulgent and seems like it's about to fly. It flies about, indulging going outside the park during the daytime. I can't read sometimes. I guess we'll go to the other areas then and see if there's any more people we can talk to. There's the Starlies. 3 is definitely a crowd. One of them's facing the wrong way. Starly? About the black feather. Hey, you got a sec? Do you recognize this feather? You don't say, huh? Actually, someone attacked Apom in the fountain area, and this is a clue to the culprits. Oh, and we don't think you're suspicious, but can we have one of your feathers? Great, thanks. Your understanding has helped us out. About them The Apom. Do you know anything about the Apom? You almost got your feathers plucked once. I guess that Apom has been making lots of trouble here too. About the Murkrow. The Murkrow lives around here, right? We haven't seen it. Do you know where it's gone? It's looking for shiny things? Oh, so it likes sparkly things, collects them and takes them to the nest, eh? Where's its nest? Are you perhaps familiar with the Apom? Okay, so there is an Apom in this area as well. Thanks, we'll try asking it. Okay, so Murkrow takes shiny objects, so possibly a suspect? Because they can take that necklace. What's this one called again? Puchina? Oh, there's a there's a fucking Apom there in the foreground. I'm actually going to check something. Oh. Wait, this is a 3DS game that doesn't have 3D. I was actually kind of wondering if the Apom would have popped out because it was much closer to the camera, but you can't even turn the 3D on. It does nothing. The goggles, they do nothing! What's it saying? Don't get in the way when I'm playing, it says. Howdy! Show him the black feather. Do you know which Pokemon's feather this is? It's pitch black, huh? Maybe it's that one's? But there are other black colored ones. I don't know. It's so fucking useful. About the Starly. Tell me about the Starly. They always form a group of three and fly around this area. They land on branches or on top of that table over there. About the Murkrow. Tell me about the Murkrow. They live in this area, right? Yeah, they seem to fly around during the day, but they're often gone. I sometimes see them fighting with the Apom. That lends more credence to them being the prime suspects. Where is that Apom? Look, it's up there in that tree over there. It won't come down while the Poochyena is there. The Poochyena recently settled in the park, and ever since then it's been like this. Okay, that's all we need for now.
A Starly. This has too much white. The feather we found at the scene was jet black. They do not match.
Right, we don't quite have enough evidence to point it towards Murkrow just yet. Even though Murkrow is jet black. Hi, Mightyena, we want to talk to you for a bit. Huh? Poochyena is? What is it? Well, even though it's nap time, one Poochyena hasn't come back, so the other one won't sleep because it's causing Mightyena some trouble. Pokemon can have tough lives too, I guess. If we can find it, we can tell it to come home, so have a chat with us. Chat with us, please. About the Poochyena. Where would Poochyena be likely to have gone? Oh, it's always playing in the flower beds in the shrubbery over there? Okay, if I notice a spot where it would likely be, I would pay close attention to it. Shrubbery. A shrubbery. What about the black feather? Do you recognize this feather? Hey, we know it's not your fur. What are the Starly like? Their cry is loud, so Poochyena is always following them around. Seems like a brutal relationship. What is the Murkrow like? You don't encounter it too often, but it seems notable. Okay. Right, I should probably go to the other side of the park now. I think we've got everything we can... I don't think we can interact with him since he's up there. Oh, Apom, we'd like to speak with you. Nope. No chance. I pulled back. No way we can talk to him like this. If you could just settle down that Pochina. True. Yeah, we'll need to come back to that one. Oh. Windows, please. Hang on a second. Let me know if the stream is still on. It should still be on. I've been playing this for like an hour. Doesn't feel like it. First we gotta do something with that Pochina. What else can we do to settle it down? Oh, capture's not working. Hang on. I'm gonna fix this, or I'll try to. Yeah, bear with me. Something's amiss. Okay, so Windows 10 had a bit of a shit fit there, and it's kind of frozen the capture. Like, the audio's still going through, oddly enough. I think I need to restart the capture. Let me just close that real quick, and I'll restart it. Yeah, sorry about that. Don't know why it did that. The game's still running, by the way. I'm just, I can't, like, the choices aren't showing up, so I know it's frozen. It was frozen today. That's the top screen. Let me bring in the bottom screen. There we go. Get angry at it, persuade it, find the other one. Let's persuade it. Didn't seem like it would listen to us. Seems like a good idea to find the other Pochina, to get them to take a nap. Yeah, it's probably on the other side of the park, so let's go there. Oh, we need to press A to actually move to the next screen. Okay. It's interesting so far. It starts off quite slow, but I think that's just kind of to ease you into it a bit. Tim!
Come on now, you can't hold back. You can always talk to me, you know? Even if I'm not sending my signal.
Oh, there was another person there I could have talked to, I guess. I'll talk to him on the way back. Pretty sure he won't give me any valuable information. Right, what about you? Yes? Talk to the... What about the Apom? About the black feather? Do you recognize this black feather? Maybe Taylor? I feel like I may have seen one where the pond is. On the opposite side of the park. I'm not so sure. Seems Apom was in the quarrel near the fountain a little while ago. Would you happen to know anything about that? Oh, there was a fight? I didn't know about that today, but the Apom seemed to have felt... The Apom seemed to be inferior since Mighty Ina started living in the park. They've really started to cut loose in areas without Mighty Ina. They also played in so many pranks that it's led to more and more fights. Also, I see something moving in the shrubbery. Oh, it's a Tepig. I thought it was the fucking other Pochina. Tepig? I got something to say. About it hiding. What were you doing over there? Oh, so you were looking for berries. Did you find any? You give us something that you found? Oh, it's a coin. Thanks. Black feather. No, don't eat it. Don't even taste it. We follow through on the key evidence. It says it feels like it's never seen it before, but it's not so sure. The necklace. We're looking for a necklace with a blue decoration on it. Have you seen it? No, it's not something you can eat. Huh, I guess you haven't seen it. Tepig's obsessed with eating things. Doesn't seem to like the gold coin though. Yeah, I don't see any bird Pokemon around here. Right, let's talk to some more people. What's up? About the necklace. We're looking for a necklace if you've seen it. Something you lost? I haven't seen any other necklaces in this park except for the one she's wearing. Hi Titanium Snowball, welcome to the stream. Okay, thank you. About the black feather. Do you recognize this black feather? The tail around here are kind of black, but maybe the tail feathers are more beautiful. There are always preenings, so there are lots of feathers lying around when they are done. Ah, okay. So they lose them when preening. If so many fell, I'm pretty sure they'd all be gone. Can I help you? About the necklace? We're looking for a necklace, have you seen it? A necklace? I have one myself, is that what you mean? No, this one had a blue decoration on it. Oh, sorry, but I haven't seen it. What about the black feather? Do you recognize this black feather? Maybe Tailo? They must fly around here. I do think black feathers are pretty. Tailo, thank you. Welcome, would you like to order something? Oh, time for a break? In that case, order me a coffee for me too. Oh? You drink coffee? Yeah, I don't just drink it, I love it! So order me one up. Okay. 2 coffees, please. Okay, got it. Slurpuff, 2 coffees, please. Slurp! I don't remember if this is the latest. Is this the Sun and Moon generation, or is this like the generation before that? Oh, you saw my new Switch picture, the Kirby with the heart? Oh, nice work! This is the first time I've seen a Pokemon drink coffee. Hey, Tim, delicious things aren't limited to a Pokemon or people drinking coffee under a blue sky. Isn't it awesome? Of course, I know a better cafe than this one. Okay then. Maybe we can talk to the Slurpuff now? About the black feather. Hey, do you know whose feather this is? Oh, you can't tell because of my smell on it? Okay, thanks. About the necklace. We're looking for a necklace with a blue decoration on it. Have you seen it? Hmm? No, it just smells like normal. I guess you haven't seen it. Okay, thanks. About the coffee. That coffee was good. Keep up the great work. Have you had a lot of customers? Pretty busy? Ah, so it's mostly people here. Well, I guess it is a cafe for people, isn't it? Right, well, can't do anything about that now. We didn't quite finish talking to her yet. About Pidove foods. So I heard there's a way to get Pidove some food. Yeah, we got some portions made from stuff like scraps of bread. You can have some of it if you'd like. Thank you. About the black feather. Are there any Pokemon with black feathers in the park? Well, Murkrow is dark black. This is the backside of a Pidove, and Tailow's feathers are pretty dark too. Yeah, I think we're done here. Like, let's go back to that guy and give him the foods. Also going to talk to this kid on the way back, because we didn't investigate him the first time around. So yeah, if you're expecting an action-packed game, you're going to be a little bit disappointed. Like, it's a very like investigative style game. Do you need something? About the Poochyena. We're looking for Poochyena, have you seen it? Poochyena? Haven't seen it come this way. About the black feather. Have you ever seen a black feather like this? It's pitch black, huh? I feel like I've seen it somewhere, but I don't know. Have you seen a necklace that has a blue ornament on it? Nope. Okay, clear and concise. Good. Oh, you got some foods. Yeah, here it is. Okay, stand back a ways. There we go. George, Huey, McCoy. Oh, they're back. Ah, so soothing. I feel relaxed when I'm playing with Pidove. They're so cute. George, Huey, McCoy. This guy seems pretty tired. Let's keep quiet for his sake. Hey, Pidove, did you attack a napalm or something? You saw a napalm, but you don't remember if you attacked it or not. Okay, this guy's totally a bird brain, who forgets everything immediately. Okay then, we'll just take a feather that looks like it's about to come out. Got a Pidove feather.
Is this it? Oh no, not the same. This Pidove feather has a lot more gray in it than it does black.
Right, so that leaves Murkrow and what was the other bird? Not Starly, what was the... I can't remember. I think there was 4 groups of birds, I don't remember if it was 4 or 3. If it's 3 then it's just Murkrow that's left. Oh look, it's the trash. Still can't interact with them because we haven't coaxed that Poochyena away. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be doing a second game tonight, especially since I already streamed earlier today. So I think I'm just mostly going to be focusing on this. If I feel up for it, I might do something later, but I'm not really promising that. Can I interact with different Pidove and get different results? Oh, okay, about the necklace. We're looking for a necklace. No, this isn't nice to meet you, I just talked to you. It really does forget everything immediately, doesn't it? This isn't rather a helpful interview. By the way, are you McCoy? Okay then, Huey? Or how about George? No? Okay then, what's your name? You forgot it? What a ridiculous creature. Well, I guess that old guy just calls you whatever. Whatever he likes. We've uncovered the sad truth here. So I can talk to each one individually. Oh. It doesn't matter which one we talk to, they're all giving me the same prompt. We're in the fountain area. Let's have a look at the new stuff we picked up. The missing pen, he's lost his pen looking for it. Murkrow's habits, it flies around looking for shiny things. When it finds something valuable, it carries it back to its nest. Apom and Murkrow, sometimes the two of them can be seen fighting. Poochyena's background, Poochyena's is always playing in the flower beds of the bushes, or the bushes. I've done this already. There are 4 kinds of birds. What was the 4th bird again? Does anyone remember? Oh, Tailo, right. Bird Pokemon that lives in the cafe area. One of the suspects. They can be seen grooming their feathers. It's next to the cafe. Right, let's go back there and look for it. Yeah, I didn't see the Tailo the first time around. Maybe it was like off to the side and I didn't actually realise it was sitting there. Oh, here it is. Preening is its favourite pastime. Yeah, that doesn't really look pitch black, does it? It's more like dark blue. About the black feather. Hey, do you think we could have a look at your feathers? What did it say? Said it didn't want its pretty feathers to be touched by your dirty hands. Seems pretty savage. I thought it said savage there, it's severe. It seems pretty severe. I guess it won't show us. We're looking for a necklace with a blue decoration on it. Have you seen it? Is that right? Thanks. It says it won't look for the stuff on the ground. It sure does look like it puts on ours. Or whatever that was. I didn't quite read that right. Let me read that again. It says it wouldn't look for stuff on the ground. It sure does put on ours. I don't understand what that sentence means, but okay. So apparently Tailo doesn't care for things on the ground. Tailo is from Generation 3. Yeah, see, my memory of Pokemon kind of fades out after Generation 2 because I kind of stopped playing Pokemon games until Generation 5.
No, nothing here. Tim, need some help here?
I'm the trash, Pikachu! Phew, you're heavier than I thought. How rude! But that was a big help, thank you. Well, that just happened, okay. Maybe I should just go around the bushes till we hopefully find Poochyena. Because it said that Poochyena might be somewhere near flower beds. The other one. I think. Oh, wait, yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, did the Starly just leave? Oh no, there it is. Not Starly, Tailo. Sorry, I'm getting my names mixed up. Huh. I've not seen Murkrow yet. Let me just blank all these out, because we're kind of done checking these. Red berry. Apom that's passed out was gripping it in its tail, apparently spicy. Probably wasn't going to eat it. They were next to the Apom that passed out. They seem to be leaves from a tree in a park, but they are withered. If they are withered leaves, then I believe that is coming from the nest that Murkrow has built. Because a nest is built with like withered leaves and like old foliage and stuff. So it's looking more and more like it's Murkrow now. Right, empty can, the drink was next to the Apom that passed out. Could it rolled over from the tipped trash can? Did we check the trash can next to the Apom? Let me go do that right now. We really are the fucking trash man in this game. It's just a shame that Danny DeVito didn't voice Detective Pikachu, but close enough, I guess. This one? Oh. There's something here. There it is. A rowdy whippersnapper. Whoa! Whoops! Pikachu, that pup! Hi, it's nighttime. Mariana has been looking for you. Hopefully it will sleep quietly now. Let's go have a look around at the pond. It looks like now we'll be able to see that Apom. Was it here? Ah, here it is. So this is the other one with the paint tail, I believe. Now you've seen that Poochyena is sleeping. I guess you've been all freed up. Oh, hi Lodos. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? Oh ho, good for you. Well, let's see. About the Apom in front of the station, about fighting with the Murkrow, about the Murkrow's nest. Show the black feather. Hey, do you recognize this feather? What? It's Murkrow's. Really? You guys quarrel all the time, so there's no mistaking it, huh? Relationship with Murkrow has been updated. Been working lots. Yeah. It's good to hear from you again. I've not talked to you for God knows how long. It's been a long time. Let's talk about the station. Your pal took off with the necklace. Do you know anything about that? Oh, you've been stuck in that treetop all day, so you don't know about your pal. About fighting with the Murkrow. We heard there was some kind of fight. Did something happen with the Murkrow? Ah, so when you were playing with your pal a little while ago, you inadvertently climbed the tree that Murkrow lives in. Murkrow attacked because it said you were intruding on its territory. Since the Apon and Murkrow in the park always fight whenever they see each other. Okay. And about the nest. Which tree is Murkrow's nest in? The thick tree near the pond, huh? Thanks. By pond, did they mean the fountain, or did they mean the water off to the edge? Yeah, there's no thick tree here, so it'll be next to the mighty Yuna then. I've got to say, graphically this game looks pretty good for 3DS. It's just a shame, again, that it's a 3DS game and not an actual, like, Switch game. Like, they could have made two versions of it. But whatever. Oh, wait a minute. I think I saw a big tree back here. This one? Investigate the Murkrow's nest. Here we go. Found the spot.
Murkrow's nest could be up in this tree.
Yeah. And it looks like no one's home. So, if we're going to investigate, I'll take a look. Let me know if it comes back.
Right, gotcha.
Here we go.
More QTEs. I kinda wanted to fail that there just to see what would happen, but... Oh well, I guess people will do that online and I can look up that.
Is there any kind of evidence to be found in here? Oh, here we go. Hey Tim! Found something!
Uh-oh. Is that... Pikachu! It's
Oh, here we go.
Watch out!
Thanks for the help. Nice catch. I took a bit of a hit there. But now we have the evidence we need.
Nice work. Yeah, but it was worth it. Let's get right back to comparing it with our feather.
It looks like we were correct. The black feather that we found at the scene definitely came from a Murkrow. Quick, let's do an interrogation.
Looks like you don't even need to get the one from Tailo after all then.
Alright, I get it. I'm sorry I entered your nest without asking. Anyway, you fought with Apom, right? You didn't, huh? Tim, why don't you show it what we found?
This feather is yours, right?
It was lying next to the Apom that fainted. Alright, so it was you. I'm assuming you had your eye on the necklace. So, what did you do with it, huh? You lost it during the fight. That's a very lame excuse. And now you're saying it was someone else. But it seemed like you and Apom were the only ones that were there.
Objection!
You're saying Burmy were in that tree.
Burmy? What's that?
Well, guess we'll check that out. Uh-huh, right.
If we are to believe that what Murkrow said, then there are Burmy in that tree near the spot where the Apom is lying down. We finally get to Murkrow and now we're right back where we started. That's not true. We got to learn some new facts. We're steadily approaching the necklace. Steadily approaching to getting the necklace, or whatever. Do I need to save the game, or does it save by itself? Hang on a minute. Oh, there's like a dialogue log.
reflexes are really good. I'm glad I can trust you to watch my back.
I don't know what button saves the game. Fortunately, it looks like I don't need to use the stylus for this game, because I had the stylus on hand just in case it was one of those games where you really needed to use the touchscreen. Thus far, everything you can do with buttons. Is this tree what the Merkle was talking about, with the Apom lying near it? Seems like there's no one here. Also, look at Detective Pikachu, he's just walking on the spot. Do you see that? Sure hard to tell just by looking at it. Let's shake it a little. Okay. Oh, that's a Burmy?
Hi. Sorry if we startled you. There was a fight at this tree earlier, and we think a necklace may have fallen nearby. You know anything? Okay. Well, thanks anyway. Wait, don't leave yet! There's some more stuff we'd like to ask.
I think they might be afraid.
Well, they are jabbering about a ball flying around.
A ball?
Just 2 more questions. What happened after the fight? Did anyone else come around?
Sorry, but can we ask you a few questions? About the fight with Apom. Did you notice anything in the fight between the Apom and the Murkrow? Nothing, huh? Even minor details would help us. Brr. Oh, one of your buddies got caught up in the fight? So it ran away and hasn't come back. One of them's missing. Right, what about the ball? Why were you flustered just now, going on and on about this ball and that ball, or whatever? A black and white ball, and that's scary. They're talking so fast that I'm not really following. Right, I think I know what that white and black ball is. Don't need to ask him about the... Is OBS acting up again? I'm not sure, let me check. Yeah, I think I may be having connectivity issues. Just a second. Just going to keep an eye on that for a minute. Yeah, so either OBS is being a dick or my internet is being a dick. It's probably both, but it could be the internet just in general not behaving of late. I've restarted the stream, so I'll give it a minute just so you guys can refresh or whatever. Hopefully the stream will reconnect. Really having fucking bad luck with that. So let me know if everything is on the up and up, like if everything is like smooth now, relatively speaking. Just been having ongoing issues, like for the past day and a half I've been having ongoing issues with the connectivity. It's weird. Not sure why that is. You think it's good? Yeah, it seems to be stable now. I had to quickly, like, if that happens again, I'm gonna have to stop and restart the stream because that seems to be fixing it. Which is, I know it's kind of annoying, but there's not really much else I can do about that. Right, let's continue. Right, so I know where the black and white ball is, so let's... Right, I mean, it's not that way, it's this way. Tim! Hey, Tim. They said one of the Burmy is yet to come back, right? Must have gotten caught up in something. Let's look for it. But how? Well, according to that Burmy, it must be in some other tree. Maybe we can find it by shaking trees just like we did? Yeah, that's right. It's gone. Again? Internet, why are you doing this to me? It's back. God, I love fucking BT. Thanks, BT. Yeah, that's right. We may also get eyewitness information. Don't forget about interviewing people. Before we do that...
Okay.
Do you need something? About the ball. The Burmy seemed afraid of the ball. Do you know anything about that?
Okay.
Oh, actually last night the ball hit one and broke its cloak. Oh, so that... Thanks for telling me. Okay, so that's probably what the bunch of leaves are for. About the Burmy that disappeared. Burmy went missing. Have you seen it? A Pokemon about the size of Burmy went running toward the cafe. But somehow it didn't seem like Burmy. Toward the cafe. Yeah, so probably useless to shake those trees then. Probably shake the tree closest to the cafe. But yeah, for people who don't know what BT is, it's like the internet provider in the UK that I'm using. Kinda don't have much other choice for this apartment. There we go.
Hey!
Yeah.
We found it. It's Burmy.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It looks like a fucking flesh sack. Ew.
Different from the ones we just saw.
Hey, can we talk to you for a second? Oh! Don't get close to Burmy. Why? What in the world are you talking about? Are you its guardians? We're not trying to eat it or anything. We happen to be looking for something and we just want to talk to it. My questions have to be answered by you? I heard of being protective, but yeesh. Oh well.
What, Wormadum? Wormadurmadum? It's his trash cloak. About the necklace, about the Burmy that disappeared. There was a missing Burmy near the fountain. Is this that Burmy? Brr. Worma. Sure, that one. That one with the trash cloak. But Burmy are Burmy, right? If you say they are unrelated, let us talk to it directly. There's no proof that it was involved in the incident, and you won't let us talk to it? We won't get anywhere like this. Let's go, Tim. Right, well, I think I know where the trash cloak is. Judging from that reaction, it's definitely something to do with that trash cloak, Burmy. If we could just talk to it directly... Yeah, so we have to find some proof to satisfy that Wormadam. Let's gather info on that Burmy. Burmy? What a weird name. Right, so the leaves that we saw next to the Apom has to be its trash cloak. That's a fucking brilliant name. Oh, did she clean that up? Hang on. Yeah, she probably cleaned it up. What's wrong about the Burmy? Do you know anything about the Burmy? That tree that Burmy lives in loses more leaves than any other trees. It's something that's been on my mind. What's been on your mind? The trash disappeared. The trash can be near the tree that the Burmy lives in and fell over at some point. But the contents seem to have disappeared. What happened? When I checked in this morning, the trash was full of garbage. But the amount of loose trash after it tipped over was clearly less than what it had been earlier. Maybe someone tidied it up. The Apom was involved in that fight at the time, so I don't know if anyone else would have gone near it. Empty trash can. Trash can is empty. Right, what about these ones? Nope. Just checking all the trash cans now so we can find some sort of lead. We did a cutscene here, didn't we? Yeah. Nope. You ready for 2 loading screens? Because we're about to get that. I need to run to the other side of the map. So, 1 loading screen. Oh, the game autosaves after you go between each room. Right, okay. That's good. Yeah, as far as I can tell, there's no way to, like, pause the game or, like, go to a menu so you can, like, save the game. It just seems to do it by itself. Just thought I would ask because we've been playing this for a while. Nope. Right, well, since we know where that other Burmy is, I suppose we can go talk to the group of Burmy. Maybe they can help us find the trash cloak. Was it this tree? About the necklace. Yeah, didn't bother to read that because I knew that was kind of a no-go area in terms of the conversation. Brr. I'll just shake some other trees, maybe I'll find something. What about this?
Just in case we need that.
Okay then. Noticing some severe frame drops in this game, like when I just run around that tree. About the necklace. There was a coral under that tree with the fountains today. The necklace must have fallen close to it. Do you know anything about that? Doesn't seem to know anything about a quarrel and hasn't seen a necklace. They live in the cafe area. All of them are protecting the trash cloak Bernie. Won't talk to it. They get rather noisy. It has a nest near the tree where the Apom got in a fight. It should be full of trash, but the trash is all gone. Do you think the Tepig might have something to do with that? About the Burmy. Do you know anything about the Burmy? Oh, so Wormadam is in great terms with Burmy? Oh, okay then. Maybe the Murkrow? Because the Murkrow likes picking up, well, not garbage, but it likes picking up shiny things. Trash cans are shiny things. Not trash cans, the soda cans. Like we saw a soda can earlier. So let's go interrogate the Murkrow about the Burmy. It's on this screen, isn't it? I think we just walked right past it. Oh, can I not investigate? Okay, so I'm not quite sure who I need to talk to right now. Maybe this APOM can help? About the Burmy. So the Burmy in the fountain area have been living in the park a lot longer than you have. I'll just do a clean sweep of the whole park and just talk to everybody. Hopefully I'll get a lead. So I'm starting to run out of ideas. You know anything about the Burmy? Burmy I've never paid much mind, but their mouths are surprisingly cute. About the Burmy. Do you know anything about the Burmy? Doesn't actually fly around and hangs from the trees if you're it doesn't fly around and hangs from trees, and if you're sorry, but that's okay. And you're sorry, but that's okay. I can't read again. Instead of a death count, we need a fucking I can't read count, because I'm pretty sure that would just go through the roof, especially with a game as text heavy as this. Did we shake these two trees? Oh. Okay, so we should have shooken. We should have shooken or shaked that tree next to the trash over there. Oh, it's feral seeds. Would have been rough if it had hit us. I guess that works out well. Let's speak with it. About the necklace. A necklace went missing near the tree that Burmy lives in. You know anything about that? Oh, you saw there was a fight in that tree, but you didn't notice the necklace. What about the Burmies? Do you know anything about the Burmy? Pharaoh. Its cloak seems fragile. Yeah, I guess your shell is really hard, huh? It really doesn't want to talk. Huh. Jesus Christ, look how solid that thing is. Like, it's dug a fucking hole in the ground just by falling, what, 8 feet? That's kind of like if you dropped a fucking bowling ball from that height and it would make like a big dent in the ground. That's how heavy that thing is. That's how dense it is. Can we interact with the APOM yet? Is he still unconscious? Yeah, it's still tickle it with the black feather or shake it. Let's shake it. Hey, wake up! Wake up! No dice. It's just pretending to be asleep, isn't it? Just leave it be. Tickle it with the black feather. Try it out. Tickle it. There's no sign of it waking up. Tickle it more with the black feather. Okay, tickle it good. Seems a bit like it might laugh, but it's not waking up. Okay then. Well, that went nowhere. I like how there was a whole fucking second attempt at that. Like, there was a dialogue box for a second attempt and it did nothing. Like, it led nowhere. Trash can is empty. Oh, we can talk to him about the Burmy. You know anything about Burmies? I was kinda prepared for this, but it asked me who Burmy is. I don't think we'll ever be able to learn anything from it. I'm kinda busy here. Do you know anything about the Burmy? No, I'm pretty busy. Yeah, that guy's useless. About the Burmy. Do Do you know anything about the Burmy? I'm not interested in anything except pedovs. Fair enough. Scrape! Do you know anything about the Burmy?
Okay.
Ah, so Wormadam often comes to that tree to play, so there does seem to be a connection between the two parties. New information?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there we go. I was trying to talk to him there. What about the Burmese? Yeah, some of them live in that tree over there. They're always at the treetop. So I don't see them too much.
Okay.
Okay. Right, what about you? Do you know anything about the Burmy? It said it's not interested and doesn't know anything. Fuck. Most useless bird in the entire fucking, like, even worse than Pidolf. Like, at least with Pidolf we got the feather off of it. Tailo has given us absolutely zero help. Would you like to order something about the Burmy? Do you know anything about the Burmy? They're always in the fountain area. I don't like that bug-type Pokemon, but those ones are pretty cute. About the coffee. That coffee was delish. I can't believe they used that word. That coffee was delish. Pikachu liked it too, I think. Pikachu did? Never mind, this is a nice shop. Does the Slurpee know about the Burmy? Burmy smells kind of sour, like sour earth. The final smell varies depending on the cloak, it says. But we still haven't figured out where the trash has gone. Do those guys know anything about the Pharaoh seed that we just found? Rama! What about you guys? What's up? Know anything about the Burmy? It evolves into Wormadam, but even that's too obvious. Can I help you? What about the Burmese? There are definitely various kinds, about 3 I think. Oh, how are they different? Well, I think their forms are different. That old timer way over there may know. Oh. Right, let's talk to the old guy then. Finally finding some information. I haven't been talking to these people for some reason. Yes? Do you know anything about the Burmese? Oh, I'm glad you asked. I actually wanted to become a Pokemon professor in my younger days. You ready? Let me tell you about the Burmese. I'll tell you about the Burmese and the bees. Burmy incorporates things that are around it into its cloak when it makes one. Depending on the stuff it incorporates into it, its cloak will be one of 3 kinds. Plant, sandy, or trash. Can you tell me more about the plant cloak? That's a cloak made from leaves and grass. You can see that form in the park. Sandy cloak. It's a cloak made from sand and dirt. You'll see a lot of those in places like caves. And the trash cloak. It's a cloak made from trash. You can see a lot of them downtown. I guess that means that? What's up? Hey Tim, do you remember that blunt guy around the fountain? Let's ask him what time he lost his pen. What? All of a sudden. Don't worry about that. To the man by that fountain. What? I'm kinda busy here. About what time did you lose that pen? Huh? What's this now? It was last night. I was flustered when I was taking notes here, and I dropped it at that time. Do you know something about it? No, nothing like that. Thank you very much. last night.
The missing pen and the busted cloak.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Wait, hold on. Bolt of brilliance! The missing pen. We will find it in Burmese cloak.
What's this about? We heard that Burmy makes the clothes out of stuff around them. If a pen was lying near the Burmy with the busted cloak, let's go right now and check it out.
Hi. Yes, we're back. I'm sorry, but can we investigate your cloaks?
What did they say, Pikachu?
They said no way they get ticklish. You okay?
Are they hurt?
Sorry.
Be more careful, okay?
Okay.
Hey, check it out. Looks like my prediction was right on.
That's great. What about the necklace?
Slow down. I'm getting to that. A genius cannot be rushed.
I don't want you to investigate me because I'm ticklish. Okay, then we'll just fucking hit you in the face with a football or a soccer ball. I'm pretty sure getting physically hurt by a big object bigger than yourself is a better option. Just like this pen, there's a high chance that the necklace got incorporated into Burmese cloak. But it didn't come out just now. Was that one here? A trash cloak Burmy? But the kid said that the cloak was different, so it's unrelated. Yeah, but there's some trick to it. I'll think about its cloak. Cloak. Why did it become trash cloak form? Because all the trash fell, obviously.
Alright, another theory. It was a plant cloak Burmy, and it got all caught up in Napalm's fight, which caused its cloak to break. So here's a question for you. What evidence points to that?
Okay, the leaves.
So that's what you think, huh? Now we need a reason it became a trash cloak Burmy. And did you notice anything strange that happened near the spot where the plant cloak Burmy were?
Yep. What's this one again? Yeah, this should be the right one.
That's it, you're right. Now, let's head to the place with the Wormadam.
So the trash was taken by the Burmy. Hence why it was there 1 minute and then gone next.
Hey there, you got a sec? Would you mind if we took a look at your cloak? We think the necklace we're looking for must have gotten mixed up in Burmy's cloak. It's not in the cloaks of the other Burmy, which means it can only be in this one. Come on, why are you so overprotective? Will you let us look if we show you some proof of a Burmese cloak changing from plant cloak to trash cloak? That's good. Tim, do you have some proof?
Yeah.
That's not right.
Oh, the empty can then. I mean, scattered bits of newspaper
good.
is...
Tim, do you have
Oh.
some proof?
Yeah.
I mean, technically scattered bits of newspaper can also be considered trash. I wasn't entirely sure if it was one of those two. Oh, wait a minute,
That's
sorry.
not right.
He's not looking for the trash, he's looking for the leaves. Sorry, I'm a dumbass.
That's good. Tim, do you have some proof?
Yeah.
Wait, what was the red berry? No. Wait, why is it ticking both of them?
That's right. This is what happened. The Burmese cloak got caught in the fight between Murkrow and Napalm and broke. These leaves are from that cloak. And that's not all. Listen up. Burmy got flustered, and so it decided to make a new cloak out of nearby trash.
It's got a weird face, a weird mouth.
Thank you for your understanding. Now, I'll make this quick.
Oh yes, let me feel you. Let me feel your flesh sack.
The necklace.
Yep. Let's go deliver it.
Yeah.
Right, so it wasn't the Murkrow who took that. Okay then.
And that problem is solved.
Apom was unconscious under a tree and the necklace was gone. Who is the owner of the black feather you found at the scene? It was the Murkrow's feather, but Murkrow didn't have the necklace. Burmese was also apparently at the scene. One of them isn't there. Came out of Burmese trash cloak. There we go. I think I've been streaming this for like nearly 2 hours now and I felt like I've made very little progress. Even though we've completed this mystery, as it were.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Pikachu. I know.
Oh, that's not our mother? Sorry, I thought it was like mother and daughter.
You're really nice.
It was nothing.
Yeah, because I did all the work.
Well, Pikachu helped a lot too.
He seems like a great partner, and his hat's really cute. Well, I guess I should get going.
Okay.
What are you doing? Invite her out to tea or something.
What are you talking about?
Ah. Well, anyway, you're going to the Baker Detective Agency, right?
How did you know that?
You don't get it, do you? I'm your father's, Detective Harry Goodman's partner. Currently, I'm working out of the Baker Detective Agency where we used to consult.
Yeah? My dad's Pikachu. Is that really you?
What do you mean, is that really me?
Sorry. But last time I saw you, you seemed cuter and a bit more docile.
Oh, you say I used to be cute, huh? Unfortunately, I lost my memory.
What? You've got amnesia? But you said you remember my dad.
Well, it's not like I really remember him. I just figured it out from the other conversations. Hey, isn't your appointment at 3? Let's go.
Pikachu showed me the way to the Baker Detective Agency, so I was on my way.
Here we are. The offices are up on the 2nd floor. When you meet with Baker, you probably shouldn't let him know you can talk to me.
Of course I won't. Nobody would believe it anyway.
Good. You're very smart.
Still kind of weird to hear the kid's voice because they've been not letting you hear that during any promotional material. It's mostly just Detective Pikachu that you hear.
Thank you, Fletchling.
Fletchling's from X and Y, isn't it?
This is Tim. Ooh, cookies.
Hi, Pikachu. Lunch isn't ready yet.
Good afternoon.
Hello. Can I help you with something?
Yeah.
Amanda, is that Tim?
Yes. You're Mr. Baker, right?
Oh, you must be Harry's son. I'm Amanda. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Tim. Nice to meet you.
I've heard so much about you. It feels like we've already met. And you look just like your dad. Hey, Pikachu! You're eating all of the sweets for the clients again!
What's the problem? I need it more than them. My brain could really use a sugar boost. Hey, my ears again. What are you doing? That hurts. Come on, let me go. You're hurting me.
So, my dad had an accident while he was on a case investigating a Pokemon.
Yes. And only Pikachu was left at the scene. It's been 2 months and, well, we still have no idea where your father is.
But aren't the police investigating? Why hasn't there been any progress so far?
Well, there is an investigation and a very reliable inspector is on the case.
But even so, we still don't know anything.
Tim, this is just between us. There are some suspicious things going on. They need to be investigated carefully. so please understand this may take a while.
I'm gonna look for him too. That's the reason I came here.
Not a good idea. I understand how you feel, but it's too dangerous for you.
But sir...
Look, when there's any progress, I will let you know. In the meantime, don't do anything dangerous. I mean it. Your father would never forgive me, you know?
I understand.
Investigative materials and reports. All of this. Seems busy in here. Feels like I'm being watched, but there's no one here. A sharp one. It's probably Baker's partner, which is always hiding.
Yes.
Yes. Alright, you'll be going to Rhyme University starting this fall, right? Congratulations on passing the test. Wait, how did you... Harry told me he was looking forward to your arrival again. Arrival. Again, please don't do anything rash. Got it. About Harry's accident, about Pikachu, about the incidents involving... that Harry was pursuing, rather, about his partner. Well, I guess I'll just go in that order then. You said there were suspicious things about Dad's accident. Sorry, but I can't tell you anything more about it this time. About Pikachu. Was Pikachu in the accident too? Yes, an inspector found him collapsed at the scene and brought him here. Can you tell me about the Pokemon's incidents that my dad was pursuing? Sure, about a year ago, we started seeing an increase in Pokemon caused accidents in this town. People consider them to be coincidental, but the inspector suspected that there was links between the various incidents. 6 months ago, Harry and I received a request to investigate. And that's why Dad came into this town. About the inspector. Is the inspector that reliable inspector that you just mentioned? Yeah, the veteran Inspector Holiday. Friends with Harry and me. He's a reliable guy. About his partner. Did you have a Pokemon partner too, Mr. Baker? Yeah, it's Axelgore. Axelgore? I can introduce you. Come on out, Axelgore. Oh. It looks like a ninja. Axel! Nice to meet you, Axelgore. Oh, he just left. It vanished suddenly. It hides to avoid detection by enemies. So cool. That's part of it, but it's also extremely shy. If you stand in just the right spot, your head is a speech bubble. A testimonial from the police? That's because they got a lot of requests from the police. Let me just clean this out because there's a lot of new ones we don't need to do anymore. Let's just empty all this. Axelgore. Excelsior! The missing pen. Oh yeah, we never actually gave him the pen back. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a stickler for things where it's just like a bunch of new things we need to get rid of. Or like the little thing where it says new. Kind of like to get rid of all that. Right, Baker, my father's friend and fellow detective. He is the director of the Baker Detective Agency. He's working with the police to help find my missing father. There's a picture. She works as a receptionist and assistant at the Baker Detective Agency. Pikachu was scolded. Oh, Didn't mean to cancel out of that, hang on. Let me just check these. Mr. Baker's partner is apparently shy, it hid right away. What generation is Excelgor then? Right, we've pretty much been caught up now. Let's quickly talk to Pikachu, see if he's got any words of wisdom.
Okay, let me see your notes. That's not too bad at all.
Yes.
You came from far away, huh? You must have been worried about your dad. Yeah, Mum was even more concerned than I was. But she had just had her job and there was no way she could have left her town. So that's why you came, right? About Amanda, about Harry, about Baker, about Pikachu. Excelgor is from Generation 5. Yeah, I don't remember that one. Maybe it was on Pokemon White then, because I only had Pokemon Black. Are you a detective too, Amanda? If it's one of those, assuming it's one of those version exclusive Pokemon, because I honestly don't remember that one. No, I'm an assistant. I compile the stuff that the boss has investigated into reports. Communicate with clients and handle appointments, stuff like that. Ah, okay. Oh, you interested in Amanda? Not like that. Huh? Something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. Ah, Pikachu! I was just interested in what kind of place this agency is. Ah, okay, we'll just leave it at that. About Harry. What are your impressions of my dad? Oh, but I can't say anything bad about him in front of his son. Huh? Just kidding. He was a model detective, very smart, full of knowledge and experience. Even though he could act silly, he was calculating and very well liked by his clients. I don't remember, but somehow it seems like he was always silly. About Baker. What kind of a guy is Mr. Baker? He's very considerate, though he can be a bit unreliable. But keep that to yourself. He's popular and has the necessary capabilities for a detective. I heard he was close to my dad. Yeah, he often dropped by. Harry, with his freewheeling attitude and dislike for organizational ties, and the boss I can't read. Again. Organizational ties and the boss, Cam, with a lot of associates, were a good combination. Right. It's a Pokemon you need to trade. Right, well that explains that. I've never done trading in black and white. Is Pikachu always this way with the sweets? He was never like this before, but I guess he's just been lonely since Harry went missing. Whenever Harry went, Pikachu was always with them, just like me and Fletchling. Can we talk to the Fletchling? Oh, we can. Fletch! Hey there. This is Amanda's Fletchling. It has worked hard by Amanda, doing stuff and fetching a newspaper and delivering letters and packages. Whoops, Fletchling got angry with me. It says it likes helping Amanda. About Amanda. What is Amanda like? It says she's kind and reliable. I guess she treats it quite differently than she treats me. There's letters of thanks for resolved cases and an introductory flyer for the Baker Detective Agency. From tailing to meow finding. Detective work is ordinarily that kind of simple stuff. Yeah, more or less done here. You'll head to Harry's room, right? I'll escort you there. Oh, that would be nice of you, but I'm okay on my own. Don't mention it. You seem cheerful for some reason. Whatever. So long. Oh, you're leaving? Take care. Come back anytime. If we hear anything, we'll let you know. Please do. Bye. I must have been playing this for a while. 2 hours, 5 minutes, yeah. I'm not sure if I can quit in the middle of a thing. I'm assuming so. Let's play for a little bit longer. Another half an hour or so. Chapter 2, The Litwick Cave. Pikachu and I left the Baker Detective Agency and headed to my dad's apartment.
Wow, wow.
So, this is my dad's apartment.
Yeah, it was my apartment too. We shared it. I haven't been here in 2 months.
Well, that would explain all the dust.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It is a little bit of a mess, isn't it?
He was like this at home too. He called it an organized mess, and he knew where everything was.
That's what they all say. So, tell me, what are you gonna do now? I'm guessing you don't plan on giving up the search.
Of course not.
Well, normally I would say that you probably should give it up.
No way.
Relax. I'm gonna look for him with you.
Yeah?
I've been looking for Harry long before you came along. But it's gonna be a dangerous journey. So prepare yourself.
'Kay.
Good, that's done. Now, since we'll be roommates, why don't we lay down some rules?
Roommates? You can't just move in with me like that.
Who's talking about moving in? This happens to be my apartment. If anyone's a freeloader, it's you.
Oh, well, if you're gonna put it that way.
Right, so it's settled then. Now let's start by searching right here.
Oh, sure. How in the world did I get myself talked into this? Baker said that Dad was in the middle of investigating some Pokemon incident.
Yeah. Well, let's start at the beginning. Maybe there's still notes in this room with the info that Harry was gathering.
That's right. Dad must have found some clues and written stuff down. Let's look around.
Yeah.
First, let's give this room a once-over. Right. Oh, and before I forget, if you think there's something particularly important among the info we gather today, you should write it in its own page in your case list. Yeah, I did. I sorted out all the important info on a special page. Hey, good job. I'm glad you're thinking ahead. Remember, it's important to get over your notes from time to time, or go over your notes from time to time. Make sure to keep all the info we gathered organized like that. Don't let it be an organized mess. Don't let it be trash. There's a recipe card posted here. It's my mom's writing. The refrigerator is empty. We should go grocery shopping. The dishes are all left as is, but the coffee maker is as clean as a whistle. So he could make coffee when he needed it, no doubt. A TV. Dad only watched the news. This place has a lot of stuff too. A dictionary, novels, food magazines, a healthy supply of sweets. The TV is switched off. I guess he doesn't watch it much. I wonder if he's about to do laundry. There are shirts and underwear stuffed into this. I guess it's about a week's worth of clothing. I guess he didn't even have time to do the laundry. Pants he just left on the floor, and there's a receipt to a cafe in one of the pockets. It's for a hi-hat cafe. It looks like he went there almost every day. There are jazz records here. My dad listened to them whenever he needed time to think. Wow, he certainly did have a good taste in music. Oh. This carpet is the one we used back home. He said he liked the design, but it was getting beat up. So I thought I had it thrown out. The design is nice, but it's also nice to the touch too. I'd say I like this carpet. There's something in here. A disorganized jumble of records, magazines, and books. This door won't open. Seems like it's locked. How strange. Is there a key somewhere around here? Maybe it's on the desk. Receipts, notepad, some sweets. Looks like he was keeping a track of his expenses. I can definitely understand wanting some sweets around you to keep you going. The receipts are covering nothing that resembles a key. We've checked just about everywhere here, but no clues and no key. I guess we'll have to take an even closer look, but seriously, the state of this room. Yeah, Dad was always like this, but he always knew exactly where everything was. Doesn't do us any good if only Harry knows where the things are. Can you think of anything else? And Pikachu's hat? Pikachu, did my dad give you that hat? Yeah, I don't remember, but Baker said as much. Any chance the key is in there? Good point. I hadn't even thought of that. Let's see. Bad news, nothing. When Dad was back at home, what did he do? Figure it out from his past actions, huh? You're starting to think more like a detective. Oh, now that I think about it, Dad always hid his valuables in food containers. In food containers? Yeah, there was that one time he stuck a key to the back of a sugar pot. My mom was pretty surprised when she found it. Food, huh. Was there something like that in here? I thought I saw something somewhere. Let's have another look around the room. In the fridge? Or in the kettle? Maybe this is where he hid the... No, nothing. Bet he used this a lot. It would be inconvenient to have a key hidden here. The stove. I don't see a key anywhere. It would be bad if you accidentally set it on fire or something like that if you hid it here. Trying to move that thing off there. No point. I don't think you would put a key in here. He did make vegetable stir fry or something. I don't see a key though. Not really a place to hide anything. Right, what about the sweets on this? Yeah, here. This jar is for my dad's favorite candy. We got him a jar for his birthday from the whole family. I remember visiting a bunch of stores, but nobody seemed to have it. Yeah, I don't recall seeing this before. Here, give me one. Acting selfish again, There's something on the base. I found it, Pikachu, I found the key. Of course, this would be the best place to hide it. Come on, let's get the doors on that shelf open. Alright, let's unlock this and... I hope it has some clue. Cutscene time.
Could this be? Pikachu! I think I found some notes.
Really? Let me see. Yeah, this definitely is. Good work, Tim. I'd say we're hot on Harry's trail now.
Harry's notes. One shows some kind of relationship diagram, but it doesn't do any of us good if we can't figure out what the symbols mean. What's the other piece of paper? It looks like a map. It has some marks on it. The layout of this area, it's in the map of Rhyme City, and the area is marked there where the incidents happened that Harry was investigating happens. You're right, but this area over here has marks too. Although only one place had an incident. That mark, it's different from the rest. And the incident happened after Harry went missing, which means... My dad predicted where the incident was going to occur, and marked it? That seems likely. The remaining 3 marks are for a warehouse, a lake, and a Litwick cave. That's all. That's about all we can tell from this. We'll have to cover them one at a time. Good idea. There has to be something that we can find out if we go to those places. Right, let's head out, Tim. We decided to first head to the cave that my dad had marked. Hence Chapter 2 being called Electric Caves. Oh, there's a Drifloon.
Amelia, we need to run! But my leg!
There's someone here.
Yeah, and it sounds like something's going on.
Come on, let's go! Pikachu, Thunderbolt!
Hey, don't boss me around. Unfortunately, I can't use moves ever since the accident.
What?
No. Let's just get its attention.
Okay.
Babble. Defeat the Glalie. Good shot. Well, here we go. Time for some QTE action.
I don't think we'll be able to win by fighting it.
What should we do? Look! Oh. You ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
Time for the super awesome power of teamwork. Nice.
Great job, Tim.
Dead.
Thanks.
It is kind of hilarious that there's like QTEs throughout all of this. I mean, it's not too often you get it, but it is there. Just goodbye.
See you later, Glalie. You did it, Tim. Now, to help the ladies.
Okay then. Miko Okamoto, TV director.
You okay?
That
I think
face.
so. But my friend here, she's hurt her leg. No, I'm fine. Hey, don't push it. Thank you for helping us. My name is Mako. And this is... Thank you. Oh, hey, don't I know you from the...
Oh yeah, in front of the station.
Really? You two know each other? He's the one who got the necklace back in that APOM incident. Ah, so that was you, huh?
Uh-huh. My name is Tim Goodman.
My name's Amelia. And hello, Pikachu.
Amelia! What a nice name. So happy to see you again. You know...
Nice to meet you. I'm Mako.
Aren't you a lively girl?
Oh, it's a news camera. Have you ever seen one? We came to this cave to shoot some news coverage.
Are you from a TV station?
Yep, that's right. The super popular GNN. Hey, Tim. Do you think you could help us out the way you did with that necklace? Stop! You can't track them! Oh, I'm afraid she's really hurt. We need to get her out of this cave now.
Why, Chod? Yeah, if you're wondering why she cut Pikachu off there, she does not understand Pikachu. Only Tim knows what Pikachu's saying. Everyone else just thinks he's just saying his name. Don't ask why, just roll with it. And this cold will freeze before anyone gets help to us. The entrance has collapsed, but we'll see if there's some way we can get out. Thank you, be careful, okay? First we should check out the collapsed entrance. Yeah. Escape from the cave.
Let's first confirm the situation. It's important to look around.
Right, we've gotten that key from earlier. Right, Mako. She apparently has more seniority than Amelia. She works at a television station called the GNN. Right, Amelia, we met her again in the cave. She injured her foot. for some reason it went nuts. All of a sudden this Pokemon lives in a cave. Did you see that QTE thing? I don't know if you saw that QTE, Chod, like, that just happened like a minute ago before you came in. Right, let's look around. Wait a second, Tim. Huh? We're checking the entrance, right? Exactly, but how are we going to do any checking if it's so dark? I don't think I have anything useful. And you can't do any moves, right? Oh, you didn't? Yeah, this game's got some QTEs in it, in between some cutscenes. Basically, it's either press the A button when the ring matches the inner circle, or when you have to mash the A button to do something. This is where you need to use your brain. Is there anything at all that we can use for a light? Oh, what's this? Must be a piece of rock that we dropped. It's real pointy. Oh. That may be Litwick. I've never seen them around back home. Very perceptive, Tim. Hey, Litwick, wake up, will ya? Yeah, I've seen these Pokemon. They evolve into Chandelure, don't they? Because I know that one from Pokemon Pokken, I think, the Pokemon fighting game. Oh wow, I didn't realise that the Litwick's flame was this bright. Yeah, it should be easier to investigate now. For sure, I'm keen to find out the clues about my dad. Right, that's one of the reasons we need to find our way out. Yeah, let's check out the entrance. Wonder if we can talk to them about the cave. You know anything about this cave? Oh, you have a lot of buddies, so it's fun. After all, it is called Litwick Cave. Maybe this is a sign to guide people. It's broken by now. Only the stick is left. It's blocked by some rocks. There are some gaps here and there, but it's not big enough for a person to get through. We'd be in trouble if it collapses, so let's find another way out. Alright, let's check over to the right then. Hey, look up! What do you mean, look up? Oh, there's an open passageway. The moon! The ceiling is open, maybe we can get a flying Pokemon to carry us. Yeah, a bunch of different Pokemon have settled in here. So there must be a flying Pokemon in here, right? Alright, first let's get some info on the Pokemon here in the cave. Right, you're getting the hang of this. It's hard to search in this darkness. First we need to get our bearings.
Now, it's time to get moving, huh? So no more dawdling.
It's quite an interesting game, but it is a little bit slow-paced for streaming purposes, but the cutscenes are nice to watch. You just don't get it too often, like this is the investigating part of the game. I wouldn't say it's as exciting as investigating in that Miles Edgeworth game, like that one's really good, or some of the Ace Attorney games. I mean, Ace Attorney in general, it's always been a bit slow, but there's always been like a lot more stuff in between. Right. It's Litwick, Pikachu. Hey, wake up! Just 5 more minutes, you say? I think it's still half asleep. It's natural to be sleepy at night. Let's come back later. Can't be helped. Oh, we can't go any further. I see something in there. Oh. Maybe I can ask them something? What a weird voice. Blah, blah. You wanna know what sort of Pokemon are in the cave? I researched that before the shoot, so you can count on me. First we got the Litwick, right? And then... what was it? Mako. Oh, I know. We can tell the other Pokemon are here just by looking at the footage we got. Oh, good idea. Okay, let's get to it. Ah, the battery is dead. It's fine, I've got a backup. Huh? Oh no, my bag is gone. The one with the equipment for the shoot in it? Oh, I remember. I borrowed it a while ago and left it by the sign at the entrance. The battery's in it. Okay then, we'll look for that bag. So they said the sign. Yeah, there's a broken sign right over to the left.
What we need is a Pokemon that knows how to fly. Let's check the footage Mako shot. Maybe we'll see one on that.
Yeah, I would have expected something a bit more high-pitched, if that's what you mean by chibier. Like, it kind of sounds dopey, it's like, Lulu. Let's find that bag pronto. I'm guessing the bag is in here. I wonder if Glalie move has caused it to collapse. Yeah, it definitely wasn't holding back. Let's move this. Oh, wait, we're just moving them one at a time, okay. Look, this reminds me of a puzzle. You know, I should totally fucking stream the Professor Layton games at some point. I kinda want to revisit those. I've only ever played the first 3 games. I've never played anything beyond that. Oh, I guess I can pick that up now. Apparently Tim knows strength. There we go, got the pouch. I found the bag, thank you. This is just what we needed. Second time's the charm. Let's watch the video. Alright Tim, let's check that footage. Make sure you keep your eyes open for any flying Pokemon.
Look for anything that'll help us escape.
I see a Glalie.
Evening, everyone.
I see Drifloons.
Here we are, reporting without a clue.
Cave. Yeah, and the reason this cave is so
Something
popular.
weird's going on.
Look, its mood changed.
Its eyes changed color, then it attacked us.
It completely lost control of itself. I've never seen a Glalie like this before.
There are flying Pokemon.
They're Drifloon.
Yeah, but they're barely strong enough to lift up a child. I really don't think they'll be able to help get us out.
If Drifloon can't help us, I don't know that we have any other options.
They're barely strong enough to.
Everything it sees.
Drifloon got frozen solid.
Oh, my leg! I can't walk! Amelia, are you okay?
Here's where I thought we were definitely done for.
Yeah, but thanks to you, we're safe, Tim.
Oh, no need to thank. Oh, you're talking to Tim.
Hey, wait! That Pokemon in the back is flying, isn't it?
Yes, it's a Drifblim. I bet it could carry us. Perfect.
Good eye, Tim. We may have our ticket out of here.
They claim the Drifloon is not strong enough to lift a child. I call BS. We all know what Driflooms do. Drifblim. Yeah, Drifblim. If we can get it to carry us, we should be able to escape through the hole in the ceiling. Alright, Tim, we need to find that Drifblim. It's gotta be here somewhere in the cave.
We can get out if we just ask Driftbloom, right? Good. So let's go look for one.
So if you're wondering what that Pikachu button at the bottom corner there is, it's basically to get word of advice if you're stuck. Or you can sometimes get like a silly gag if you don't need any help.
My body's getting stiff. Therefore, I do aerobics. It helps me relax and clears my head.
You only get words of advice if he has to prompt you for it, like it's kind of like Navi where it's like, "Hey, listen!" But otherwise it's just like something silly, like if you click it manually. "Hey, wake up! Look!" Oh, that's a more chibified voice, there we go. That's kind of what I was expecting to come from that. Oh good, it's awake. Maybe the Litwick are deeper in the cave too. Yeah, I hope we can keep up with this as we move ahead. Know anything about this cave? Yeah, Tim is looking for his dad. Says you can see the stars from the hole and they are beautiful. I guess that's the open ceiling after all. It's supposed to be a good date spot. Oh, there's the fucking Glalie from earlier. It seems to be fine now because it's not got red eyes anymore. I'm gonna call this now the Pikachu is his dad. Maybe. It seems a lot calmer. Hey, Glalie, can you talk? Glurp. Good, we can ask some questions. About why it went on a rampage. Why did you go on a rampage like that? Did someone make you angry? Glurp. What? You don't remember anything? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? I don't know. Seems like it can't remember anything after going berserk. About what it was doing before the rampage. What were you doing before you went berserk? It remembers watching Amelia and Miko filming, or Mako. So it's not like they did something wrong. Something fell down from above. I wonder what that means. How tired it is. You seem really wiped out. Are you okay? Oh, so you're actually better now than you were a while ago. When that came to you, you couldn't even move, huh? I wonder what happened to it. You want some water? You must be very thirsty. If we find some water, we'll bring it to you. Another Litwick. I like the design of Litwick. Keeps getting brighter even as we get deeper into the cave. Cool. Oh, there's another piece of rock. It's a beautiful blue stone. Is this Drifloon? Glalie's move must have frozen it solid. Poor thing. Do you think it's okay? I'm sure it's fine. Why, it may even become a new attraction for this cave. Quit joking around. We need to help it. So we need to melt the ice. Tim, carry it for me, would you? Drifloon was frozen today. Oh. I guess we need to take it over to the Litwick then. It's not even starting to melt. Right, what about the two Litwicks that we saw back here? Savage Chew. Right, what about this? Oh, how about these guys? Can you lend us some warmth? Awesome, it totally melted. I'm also getting fucking Zack and Wiki vibes from this. That's another game I need to play again. I never actually finished Zack and Wiki. I got stuck in that game. But I remember quite enjoying it back when I played it on the Wii. Drifloon! It says thanks. I don't remember what part of Zack and Wiki I got stuck on, but it was like a puzzle that I was stuck on for hours and I just eventually gave up on it. About the cave. Do you know anything about this cave? It says everyone gets along rather well. Doesn't sound like the fight that caused Glalie to get so angry. Okay. Right, let's proceed further in then. Oh, what is this? Hey look, there are Litwick here too. Yeah, I see them. Hey Litwick! It's no use, they can't hear us. Guess we need to get closer. Climbing up is impossible. We need to figure out another way to wake them up. Maybe the other Pokemon can help us out. Are you going to continue Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, I'm still going to be doing that. Just being a bit slow on it. That and Metal Gear Solid. Can we take one of these rocks and fucking throw it at it? That voice. About the Litwick deep within the cave. We'd like to wake up the Litwick that are deeper in the cave up high. They'll wake up in the morning. Hey! We'll freeze if we wait till morning. What about you? You can fly. We want to wake up that Litwick that are higher up, deeper in the cave. Oh, you'll wake them up for us since we helped you? Thanks, Drifloon. Usually just drifting around, stealing children and dragging them into the afterlife. Lulu. Yeah, we woke up the Litwick. Now we can search even deeper into the cave. Also, I noticed a pair of eyes down here that weren't Litwick, so I wonder what those were. Oh. It's bats. It's not Zubats, but it's some sort of bat. A Noibat. Noi. There are 3 tunnels and 3 hanging Pokemon. That's Noibat. Noi. Hey guys, have you seen Drifblim? What? That aside, you smell food? Huh? Ah, I've still got a piece of candy in my pocket. Yeah, I'm not the most well versed in Pokemon beyond Gen 2. I played Gen 5 through 7 or 8, whatever the current one is, but I'm still a little bit fuzzy on some of them. Noi. All 3 of these guys claim that Drifblim is in their own tunnel. Each says they'll let us pass if we give them the candy. Huh? They're really supposed to be that many Drifblim down here? Drifblim? Nah, they're probably lying because they want that food. Let's gather testimony to figure it out. See which one is telling the truth. This reminds me of a puzzle, Luke. Can you solve it? Right, about the Pokemon in the tunnels. Do you know anything? Seems like each one of these tunnels is home to a different Pokemon, but each one is these Noibat insist is Drifblim in their tunnel. We're in the pickle. Yeah, but let's see if we have... Sorry, I can't read that. I'm tripping on words. Yeah, but if we have even a little bit more information, we should be able to deduce where Drifblim is. But if we can find out what's in those other holes, then the remaining one must be where Drifblim is, right? I understand now. So finding out about which other Pokemon are in the holes is also important. Know anything? Right. Seems that each one of these tunnels is home to a different Pokemon, but each one of these Noibats insists that Drifblim is in their tunnel. Oh, I accidentally started this dialogue tree up again. Let me see what's down here first before we continue. God, that is a weird voice for Litwick. So there's a river ahead. I think this is as deep as we can go, I think. Right. Yep, can't really advance from there. Right, what about you? About the Pokemon in the tunnels. Oh, about the... Right, sorry. When I saw the... About the cave, I thought it meant about the cave we are currently in, not the cave they're guarding. Right, let's talk to them about that. You know anything about this cave? It says that nowadays people come here day and night, so it's hard to get good sleep. Sorry about that. About the cave. It says some people started coming here, they can also find some sort of unusual foods to eat. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I see, it's become more lively and it's fun to see all the different people. Huh. I guess to them we are the show. What about the Pokemon in the tunnels?
on a second. Tim, you only have one chance. Think it over carefully. First, let's gather some testimony.
Can't seem to get any more testimony beyond this. Let me see if these people can help me with this. About the drift blimp. It hasn't come this way, so it hasn't escaped through the entrance or the hole in the ceiling. It's got to be somewhere in this cave. Right, so that doesn't really help. It may be deeper in the cave. Okay. Wait a minute, is that another... What is this? Piece of rock that we dropped, it's real pointy. Can't really do anything with that. It's hanging on the ceiling by the tunnel entrance. It's apparently hungry. Each Pokemon in each tunnel are different. Each of the tunnels by Noibat is used by different Pokemon. Okay then. About the Pokemon in the tunnels. It says that they live in the hole next to the one Litwick uses. Drifloon lived next to Litwick. Got it. We'll be able to figure out a lot more if we can find out which one the Litwick use.
Hey, quit it! Where are you trying to take me? Put me down!
You know, I've got to say, they've come a long way since, like... Does anyone remember, like, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, when they showed early prototype footage of this game? Like, really fucking early. And they were showing, like, a clip of, like, a Pikachu trying to do expressions, and it was, like, mapped to somebody's face with, like, motion capture. And it looked fucking freaky as fuck. Like, it was funny because they were like, oh, we wanted to show this super early just to give you an idea of what we're working on. But it was, like, so early that it looked super creepy and unlike anything you would think. But then you look at the animations in this and it looks really fucking polished, so it's just like night and day. Now let's talk to one of the Litwicks, maybe they can give us a bit of information about the Pokemon in tunnels. Says it can sleep peacefully in there because the Noibats are always keeping a watch. I see, they're like security guards for everyone here. Although it seems like a piece of candy is enough to bribe them. Maybe it just felt like you and I were not here to cause trouble. The tunnels feel safe. About the cave. Do you know anything about this cave? Says there are Noibat ahead. Sounds like there are a lot of Pokemon living in here. Okay. Yeah, I really wish Danny DeVito was the voice of Detective Pikachu, but this voice is sort of growing on me a little bit. Like, it's not one-to-one, but it's kind of... It's not terrible. I kind of like it. Probably the best Danny DeVito substitute you could get. Sounds like the Litwick don't like the cold, so they congregate at the far left hole. Far from the river. Right, so I think we have all the information we need. It's in the middle hole. It didn't show up in chat. Hang on, let me click that on the browser. Hang on, I'm gonna let me put that on the stream manually. Yeah, Restream used to show images on the stream itself, but it doesn't seem to do that anymore. So let me just show the chat that. Here we go. So this is what Chod was trying to link to. Detective Pikachu voice actor on Google brings up 2 results. Rob Letterman and Danny DeVito. I'm assuming Rob Letterman is the actual voice actor, but it's kind of funny that they've also listed Danny DeVito. Like, people believe that strongly that he should be Detective Pikachu, that he's actually listed there. That's awesome. So let me just go over this again.
Hey, Tim! Hey,
Tim! We've gathered some information. Open up your case notes and let's think about it. Right, I do believe it's in the middle hole then.
Did you hear some testimony that tells you where Drifblim is by any chance? I see what you mean. Well, then what's the deal? You think that's right?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, hang on a minute.
You think that's right?
Are we supposed to put these in a specific order? Hang on. Right. All Pokemon are in different tunnels.
I see.
Drifloon is always in the tunnel next to Litwick. Right, so that, and then...
You think that's right?
There we go.
That's
Just making
right.
sure.
And so, from those 3 accounts, we should be able to figure out which Pokemon is where. And we'll know which Pokemon is in each hole, which will be very helpful.
Litwick on the left.
I see.
Drifloon is always next to the Litwick, so Drifloon there, and then Drifblim is at the end.
You think that's right?
There we go.
Yes, that's exactly where Drifblim is. Let's tell Noibat, and then speak to Drifblim.
Here you go, you can have this. So it says we can't go through. I'll call Drifblim, so wait here. Right, be careful. Hey, Drifblim, wake up! You know, that fucking dopey Litwick voice would have been better for this Drifblim. Drifblim! That did the trick. Here comes Drifblim. We did it. So Drifblim, what do you think about getting us out of this cave? That's right, me and 3 other people. What? The wind is too weak. It says I can't rise up on a breeze like this. It needs a strong wind to get us out. How are we supposed to get that kind of wind? Oh, I'm sure we'll figure it out. We're getting closer to escaping, that's for sure. Right, so once I finish escaping the cave, I'm going to save and quit.
Well,
So we're very close to figuring this out.
Now, if we can just get the wind to blow, we'll be able to get out of here.
Need a strong wind.
I'm feeling a very slight breeze.
I do love the animations. Is the water in this river drinkable? Yeah, this water is famous. It's also good for making coffee. In that case, let's get Glalie a drink. Yeah, maybe the Glalie can help us once we give him... I'm not sure if he's got like a wind attack of some sorts. Here, we brought you some water. Drink it slowly. I vaguely remember Ash having a Glalie at one point. That's kind of how I remember how it sounded like. That seems to have perked you up a bit. That's good to see. About its condition. Well, are you feeling any better? Glad to hear you've got your energy back. Wants to help us out. I guess it feels responsible for what happened. It's a good Pokemon, isn't it? It says it's really good at using Ice Beam. Oh, that. It definitely was impressive. If we need some help, we'll definitely ask. Maybe they could freeze the river so that we can cross it? The wind is blowing from the back of this cave. Yeah, if the wind gets a little stronger, Driftblim should be able to fly back, right? Right, even if we wanted to investigate, it can't be because of this river. Finding a solution to that will be fun, eh? Oh, of course, just as one would expect from a great detective. Guess we should talk to the Driftblim and talk to Amelia and Mako too. Is the Driftblim in here? Oh, I guess it left the cave. It's probably hanging back with the others. There is. Know anything about this cave? Says there's been more people here recently. Guess it's a pretty popular spot, although I guess it's only here because of this time at night. It's only us here at this time of night. About the river. Do you know anything about the river at the end of the cave? It says it can't get past the river because of the headwind. I see, a headwind, huh?
Okay.
We need a strong wind to escape. Do you know anything about the wind? It's only a slight, but I do feel a breeze. I think it's coming from deeper within the cave. The deeper end could be dangerous, right? Please do be careful about the river. I do feel wind deeper in the cave, but there's a river in the way and we can't cross it. That's a problem. How wide is the river? Looks like it'd be more than 16 feet. I see. Jumping over it would be difficult. I'm more of a thinker than an athlete.
Huh?
We need a strong wind to get out of here. Could you tell me anything about the wind? Most caves have hidden passageways, and sometimes the wind blows through those into the cave. But the hidden passages can get blocked for any number of reasons. I see. So if we find one of those... yeah, you might be able to find a strong blowing of wind. About the river. I feel a wind blowing from beyond the river, but... you don't know how to cross it? Do you think swimming is a bad idea? Of course it is, you'll freeze! River water in caves like these is really cold. We need to use Glalie to freeze it, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Freeze the river. We could freeze it and walk across? That might just work. Looks like that Glalie just had a chance to recover for a little bit. Maybe we can ask it to help. Oh, there is. About Ice Beam. We have something to ask you, Glalie. Sorry to bother you when you're still weak. Do you think you could help us out? We went across the river when we were wondering if you could freeze it over with your Ice Beam. Well, great. It says it'll do its best. Alright, we're counting on you, Glalie. Oh, you'd best get some rest by the looks of it. Thank you, clearly. It'll take it easy for a while. Now we should be able to cross. Take care that you don't slip.
Hey, Tep! Yoo-hoo!
I'm guessing Pikachu's going to slip.
Pikachu! Tim, go ahead and shout something too. It's really fun.
Oh, I thought he was going to slip on and fall on his arse. Oh, there it is. I was kind of disappointed that didn't happen the first time, but at least I actually did it. Wind's coming from in there, so we need to clear that out. The wind is blowing out from that small hole. Oh, this is nice. If we can break down that wall and make a hole bigger, I bet we can get a stronger wind. Break down? You mean this rock? Yeah, tell me how you think we can do that. Make a tool to dig with. How about we make a tool? I see, what kind of tool? Since we're digging, how about we make a shovel? If we're going to make it here, do you think we'll be able to find the material to make a shovel? Oh, good point. You're really keeping an eye on your surroundings, aren't you, Pikachu? Of course I am. I am a great detective. There's only one thing we can make with what we could find. What is it? A pickaxe. A pickaxe? Do you think we could make that? You'd be surprised. Think about what we need. Well, keep in mind, only stuff we might find in this cave. What should we gather to make a pickaxe? Well, it needs a part to dig with. Exactly, something pointy and hard. What else do we need? Yeah, we'll also need a handle as well. Something straight and easy to hold. Should be long enough too. I'll see if I can... It will have more centrifugal force and it'll be easy to dig with. Something long, straight and easy to hold. Oh, don't say it like that. Right, the last thing is something to tie the two parts together. A rope would be perfect. Okay, got it. I'll look for those three things. Right, well I know what to find two of them. I'm just trying to think where the rope is. That's not it. Where is that rock that we saw? There is. It's really pointy. I bet we could use it. Sharp rock obtained. This will be the handle. Now, where was that rope? Maybe one of the news anchors have it? Let's see. Thinking we could wait in the hole in the wall if we made a pickaxe. Wow, talk about imagination. I definitely wouldn't have thought of that. I'm looking for the parts. Do you have anything we might be able to use? I only brought my camcorder with me today. Maybe something useful is lying around here.
Okay.
You mean like a rock or something? Let's see. Oh, how about my belt? I think it could be used for some kind of rope. There we go. We now have all the materials we need. I'm sorry to have to ask for it. It's thinner than my belt, and should work better. Thank you very much.
Hey. Let's look for materials to make a pickaxe.
We already have the materials. Right, so... stick, rock, and belt. Oh, wait a minute.
That's right. You think that's right? I see.
Sorry, I put that in the wrong order. There we go.
That's nice. Your pickaxe is complete. With that, we can tear down this wall.
We've become a regular Minecraft Steve now. Let's go give it a shot. Yeah, and don't forget to give that belt back. I know. Smack. Wow, that's a sturdy pickaxe. This kid is the fucking MacGyver of the Pokemon universe. Nice, now the wind is blowing from that hole. Looks like we'll finally be able to get out of here. But we didn't find any clues about where my dad might be after all. Is that so? Don't you think it's awfully strange an incident like this would happen? You mean there's some cause behind Lily going berserk like that? I don't know for certain, but there are too many odd points about this whole thing. Anyway, we should go get out of here. Let's head back to where Emily is. Amelia. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just about ready to finish for tonight. I'm not going to stream another game, by the way. I'm just going to stop after this. My throat is pretty much killing me doing that Detective Pikachu voice. Not that it's a difficult voice to do, it's just when you do it over a couple hours it starts to strain your throat somewhat.
Hey, Tim! Oh, look at this.
Hey, Pikachu!
It's
What
fine.
are you doing?
Okay.
Hurry up or it's gonna leak.
Oh, sorry. Oh, what's this?
Huh? What?
Yep.
You know, you could have just told me you wanted to get up on my shoulders.
That's no fun. So, Drifblim, we're counting on you.
And we never heard from any of them again. There we go. The next day, Pikachu invited me to come to the cafe with him. He said there's a place that he'd always go on the first floor of the building where the detective agency is. Hi Hat Cafe. After this cutscene, I'm going to save and quit. Pablo Mian, owner of the Hi Hat Cafe.
Finally, a break, huh? The coffee is great here.
Hey, Pikachu. Oh, do you two work together at the agency?
No. My name's Tim Goodman. I'm Harry's son. And it's, nice to meet you.
So you're Tim, huh? Well, I'm Pablo. Hi. Ludicolo here is our waitress. Whoa. Come on, Ludicolo. You can't greet someone properly with coffee cups still on your head.
Ludicolo is a pretty cool Pokemon, actually.
So, any news about Harry?
No, they still haven't found anything.
Well, that's Harry. I'm sure he'll pop up unexpectedly someday.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
Here you are.
Thank you, Pablo. Pikachu, need milk or sugar?
Nah, no thanks. This coffee smells so good.
Oh. Oh, you're right. Delicious.
I know. It has the best aroma.
I don't like coffee.
As well as pleasant acidity, along with the bitterness and balanced body. Once you drink this, you won't be able to go to other cafes.
You know, my dad loved coffee too. You're like him that way.
I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to, you know, kind of try to call something way ahead of time, but I did have that suspicion that he might be the dad. He probably is. I mean, it's kind of not rocket science, but whatever. Just make of it what you will. I kind of think I was kind of hammering the foreshadowing a little bit too hard there.
Okay, let me
How
see
do we
your
save
notes.
this or quit? Yeah, I don't know how to quit the game. I think it just auto saves.
My body.
My body! That's the kind of selection I expect from Pablo. Like, there was a number of things throughout the game thus far that I've kind of picked up on. I mean, I guess if you're like 10 years old, you would not pick up on that immediately, to be fair. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to like quit the game, because I don't know if I'm guessing it did save. It probably saved once we got out of the cave, so I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to stop here, and we will pick this up at some point next week. I don't know if I'll play it at the weekend, because I kind of want to catch up on some other games, but we'll do this bit by bit whenever we feel ready to. I think I need to give my voice a little bit of a break from this game, because it is fun. It's just I'm terrible at reading, and reading Detective Pikachu and Detective Pikachu's voice for the better part of 2.5 hours can put a toll on your throat a little bit. So yeah, probably best to stop here before I do any more, not damage, but just like basically just strain myself even further unnecessarily. I like it. Yeah, I'm just going to close the 3DS. I like the game. It's a little bit slow, but it's a good little... I mean, it's not amazing or anything, but it's a fun little game to stream. Like, it's a good streaming game if you like Pokemon.